boyz GITZ. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 5 of our Wurzzag the Great Green Prophet campaign. In today's episode, we are here to beat down on Scabby once more. They have raised up in rebellion and claimed back one of their mine settlements. And so we are here to face off against Spike Backbiter, their great shaman, and bring them back into heal. It is going to take 2 minutes for our reinforcements to arrive, and we do want to bring them on in just simply because Scabby has a whole bunch of cavalry and chariot units, which, while not being the most dangerous of units, except for these boy biggins here, those guys are going to be nasty. They are going to be, I much prefer us having a good deal of chaff units. We don't really care about coming on in from behind to take kind of the brunt of this damage, especially because they have some catapults as well. We've got our own nasty skulkers hiding in the back, waiting for them to move forward a bit. If they do, and we'll charge them on over in kind of a suicide mission to bring down the Doomdiver catapults. Let's get this battle started, and we shall go ahead and wait the 2 minutes. What I will do is phase on in when the enemy, or not an enemy, when our reinforcements show up, or if they advance towards us. And in march our cheery reinforcements, ready to throw themselves at the enemy here. So let's make sure we grab the Savage Boys, make sure they are in the center of the line. We're going to make sure we are also attacking from 2 different portions of this map. So we have the Savage Boys. We're going to grab them on either side here. Them as well. Just have the boys on either side. We'll put them all in group 5. And we have the goblins. I'm going to have the goblins up front, just to be a bit of a slowdown and get the enemy engaged in melee before the rest of the boys show on up. Also in group 5 there. Then we've got the Error Boys. We actually have to put these guys on the side and then throw the goblins in the center, simply because it counts the Savage Orc Error Boys as melee. Looks like they are going to start moving towards us pretty soon, but we have but a moment to get prepared. And then all of the cavalry. We'll have the Savage Orc Boar Boys and the normal ones kind of rolling together. We'll have them overwhelm this side on the Savage Boar Boys since they are bonus versus large. Let everyone go ahead and get set up for the fray, and then we can start the crumpin'. Quite the array of orcs we've got for us here. We'll use the chariots next to our armies as kind of a combined arms. As soon as the enemy engages, we'll start smashing them into the flanks. At least that is the intent, if I can remember. Wow! I'm ready. Let's get the battle going. Army is huge. Rest in peace, Scabby. Alright, well, forward unto slaughter. We are going to walk towards them. Poor spearmen get it all out of order. That's fine. Go ahead and walk towards them, and we'll have the other units doing the same here. We're going to have them run. You 4 head way off to the side. Boar chariots, go ahead and move to the center line here. And then same thing with the 2 Goblin Wolf Riders, except for they are going to be on this other side. We're trying to chase lads off, because they can easily overwhelm the Wolf Riders and then try to work down on the chariots too. Oh, it should go beautifully. Absolute horde of Boar Boys. Now they're content to sit in their defensive positions and wait on us. Let's see if we can sneak the Skulkers over. I'm gonna walk so that they don't get spotted as quickly. They've got wee little legs, but they should still get over there eventually. Feed the boys up here. The Doomdivers are gonna pick targets fairly soon. They're gonna actually rotate. They're very concerned about our cavalry, as anyone should be. Doomdivers have range out to this position. Let's go ahead and pull the Boar Boys back a bit. Walk on over so we're not taking too much damage. Looks like the Wolf Goblin chariots are rotating as well. They're not sure what to do. Ah, love it. Speed our hero and lord up. Oh, they're just going to sit the trolls on top of the Doomdiver catapults. That's probably a good idea. I don't know if our Skulkers can handle trolls. Alright, let's just fit them on off to the side there. We'll have normal group 5 charge on into battle. Send the archers in. Just gotta take positions in the bottom of the gully here. Should all be able to fire up and in. Perfect. We'll bring the chariots wide here. Skulkers are sneaking around behind, and then we can have the other squad. We're gonna lock them up as well, and then send them straight on in. As they go the other direction. Alright, let's halt that attack then. I don't know what you guys are up to, but it's concerning me greatly. I figured you just attack directly ahead. What are you guys up to? Let's just have the Savage Orc boys just move forward then. Spears off the side. Snotlings. It's because the Noblars are in the group. Or the Nasty Skulkers. I'm gonna go ahead and remove them. Alright, well, let's have you two go straight after the Wolf Chariots. You guys go run down those Wolf Riders. Archers. Move in, and we'll delete this first group of Gobbo archers who starts the battle off. Black Orcs. Let's go after the Goblins first, since you guys are pretty decent at taking down guys with no armor. No one else, though. Get on in there, Savage Orcs. We'll lock them up in the group now, and then charge them into battle. That should be no problem. Archers move on in. Taking a bit of hits there. You guys will go ahead and run down these Savage Orc Boar Boys. Go take down the Doom Diver Catapults. Absolutely annihilated this first group of goblins here. Yeah, one of our gobbos is fleeing, but I would much rather they take the damage and kind of wear down the enemy than anyone else. Some of our guys are wearing lovely hats. That's going to definitely be slowing down their murder potential. Goes right around the Black Orcs to chase off these 4 goblins riding on their wolf chariots. Battle's been engaged. Proper. Get on in there and start dealing with the individual units. Looks like the gobbos are fleeing as quickly as they can. Boys are struggling a bit. It's time to wah. I'll grab one of you to have you run over those goblins. Go ahead and help out with the Black Orcs. Got some pretty heavy armor, but they weren't prepared for a charge from the ogres. We'll have the raider teams go after the chariots. You come onto the back line, see if you can bring down the archer.
Chopper's ready.
Just utter annihilation. Ooh, some more spells flying. But you put a horde of gobbos up against a horde of angry boys, and it's not going to go well. They even brought some snotlings to battle. Yeah, we'll have the war boss chase down the enemy lord still.
Let's fight. Time for a scrap.
Pretty well dealt with those Black Orcs. They just completely overwhelmed them with numbers. Numbers is all you need.
Arrow boys.
The Arrow boys up to deal with the rest of them.
Ready.
Big boss come on through and help out with the
Yes.
trolls there. We'll have the gobbos do the same thing.
Right up. Chopper's ready.
Another was ready. Keep going down the line. Some of our archers came on back. We'll just have them keep acting as slowdowns to the enemy units. They aren't going to stick around much longer at all. Crump these 4 goblins proper. Give him another bonk. Yeah. Oh, he's not going to do it. Just going to shout at him as he runs. Oh, there's the hit. Give him a second. Either way, this is the settlement battle, so every one of the defenders has fallen. Alright. Auto-resolve was predicting a close victory. We changed it to a decisive. Doesn't matter how many of your our reinforcements you bring down. We're going to replenish them up, no problem, and charge right on into the Dawi Rebel Hell settlement as well. Claiming this one is a bit spooky, though, as the pirates are here. As you all have said in the comments, they're not supposed to attack settlements, but I have had them do it only once, is why I'm concerned. Let's go ahead and just reoccupy the stone mine tower. No reason to loot it up and cause another rebellion. We've got enough enemies as is. Oh, awesome. Greg's got a war boar as well, so he and his lord can ride on around together and be an absolute nuisance. Lord and hero hunters, they shall now become. Fred, we are going to make... We get you better from just winning battles. Raiding, looting, and sacking. So looting is what you do if you're going to go for the... Yeah, we're going to go for looting then. 8% more, that's the one that gives you replenishment as well as some gold. It's kind of like a occupy and loot. And the orcs want to do it almost every single time. Grab training, we'll grab control, we'll grab the bloody blade. 10% more the weapon strength there. Slice isn't the best version. Violent Delights is, but we'll take it. No good ancillaries gained for now. We have to keep maneuvering on through with our orky bits.
What you want?
What we will do is we are still negative on the income. I'd like to grab an upgrade to one of the camps here. Eckerd will take 5 turns to go up to Wurzzag's fort, which would be great, but actually upgrading any of the piles of shiny stuff just for a bit more gold. Let's go for the upgrade on the Dragonhorn Mines, Stone Mine Tower. Greenskin Docks gives growth and income. Let's go for Dragonhorn Mines. This is down to the south. Still upgrade both since we have a lot of extra growth, but I think the better call is to not let the buildings that are already replenishing keep doing as they are. We got attacked by the rats. They're just continuing to attack our smaller settlements and kind of phase on away into the shadows. Don't want to fight Wurzzag, and I can't really blame them for it.
I'll use me spells.
We'll go back into an ambush. We'll try to catch them unawares. Hasn't worked so far, though, so we'll have to keep trying. This many orcs is probably very loud. But as soon as we deal with the wall completion there, we should be able to move on and start fighting with the other ratties, no problem. In the meantime, though, Fred is our go-get-em lord. And now, Wurzzag, you're going to stay here. You don't really need to... I'm only keeping him next to the settlement so that he can reinforce if enemies show up to attack him. But all we have to do is occupy it by the time the war ends. So if they come on in and claim it, it'll be fine. As long as we can take it back. That is the key. Camp Ruckus for more control, corruption drop, and more growth. And then we end the turn. Okay, now Karak has decided that they would like the Varenka Hills. That's fine. There's no way we can fight against this army here, even with how small it is. So we'll have to go ahead and reclaim this one later. We definitely need to get some flyers, at least for the ability to drop these gyrocopters. Any kind of low-tier melee flyer beats them, so... Alright, so they have sacked the Varenka Hills. They didn't even claim it. How rude. And Thalandor Doomstar has appeared. Ifraba's back ready to go. And if we tell the lads to kill each other less, they can kill the enemy more. Less attrition and more post-battle loot. Onwards to the Healy Mushrooms. About to have another rebellion. Yeah, the ratties have they're huge armies of Skaven slaves, but they're refusing to do anything after us. Alright, Fred. We need to quickly reclaim lost ground here, so bring you on out. We're gonna try to go into an ambush stance. Boys aren't the best at ambushing, but as long as we tell them there's more grog, if you stay quiet, they may go for it. Wurzzag, you were gonna stay next to the Iron Rock, we're gonna kind of keep scooting. Let's scoot towards Black Crag, as we can't do any trading. Claiming Black Crag would be another capital settlement under our control. Thalandor, you can go ahead and leave. Go deal with Karak, please. Yeah, not a good idea to repair any of those settlements there. Although I actually think it will be a good idea to go for the upgrade to the stone mine tower, just for the bit more growth and income, and then we can grab walls in both the settlements, keep them a bit better defended. We'll have to smack some gold out of the enemies nearby. We have signed non-aggression pacts with the ogres and Sartosa. I'll wait till he has a bit more gold. And we could honestly peace out with clan verms. For 1,000.
Now you witness much power, yes.
I mean, they're gonna get wiped out by Karakazul either way. Let's at least see if they're the ones that hold Black Crag, and if it's Clan Moors, we will go ahead and sign a peace treaty with Verms, which will allow us to secure the Wa target a little easier and give us a bit of gold.
Master of Seas.
Would rather have a peace treaty with Arguilan, though. They can go deal with the Bretonnians. Imminent Rebellion, I should be able to handle it. Is it the turn? Alright, so some Scabby Eye rebels have come on in to attack the Barag Dawazbag settlement. Actually, this army is enough to bring us down, so we'll go ahead and take the auto-resolve. We'll be back, but Scabby Eye is as well. No matter how many times we bring them down, they keep rising up. Top Knot's been wiped out, which is horrifying, which means Scarbrand is going to be on our tail soon. And we really need to deal with these enemies around us fast. Because we've got Scarbrand in the south and Glen Angren in the north, and both are very dangerous fighters. Hunters of Kurnos have ignored the trespassing warning, and I think it just gives you that alert no matter what. We need to defeat enemy army belonging to the enemies of the Creeping Death. So Zufbar, Krezakrek, or the Border Princes.
I'll crush them all.
First, the Ratties hiding in Dok Karaz.
Keep moving.
They should have a lot of gold. Let's take it from them. Oh, we can beat this one with an auto-resolve. You poor fools. And smush. We lose still a fair few. But 4,000 rats fall, we gain 2,000 to our treasury. And we will definitely be going ahead and looting and occupying for the replenishment. Gain a Skaven Plague, though, which is going to be a bit unfortunate. These Dark Karaz has the plague. Hopefully Fred can avoid it. Fred, we're going to give you the final point into Looter. Ionod. Greg Gut Puncher, we're going to make you the Pure Fighter then. I guess after we give you your points into trading. And these Savage Works are looking nice. 23 melee defense. They don't defend themselves at all, but they don't need to. Rotslake would rather eat a squig. Oh good, here comes Thorgrim.
No, I am a rune lord.
Yeah, we desperately need to fight them while the wall is active.
Wurzzag will do it.
Let's bring Wurzzag through in Under Empire stance. Bring down Barag Dawazbag and see what Thorgrim goes after. Because usually the AI will split up after they take a sound. Looks like what they're trying to do here. They're stealing a lot of gold from us, which is rude. Raiding the orcs. I would have thought we would be the most civilized here. Can at least get a Black Orc Forge, which drops the upkeep for Black Orcs and Biggins. Oh, that's Biggins of all kinds. That's pretty good. Love a watchtower, but man, are they expensive. Worth it. But incredibly expensive. Skip on through and ignore the Imminent Rebellion. We'll bonk them next in the turn.
If I don't like your words,
oh, Scarbrand, please no.
With me
He's declared war. Go fight Cetra, you goon. Or demand slaughter.
I sees a dark shadow looming over you, stunty.
Oh, you too, huh? Man, Scarbrand and Belagar both. Alright, well, he's already fighting everyone else. Might as well add us to the mix. Alright, yeah, the Scabby Eye has moved on up to claim Vranka Hills. They're starting to reclaim their lost lands. Go ahead, little buddies. Surely Baragvar is going to enjoy that, no problem. They just sack it. Oh, and then Baragvar moves in to have it. They are working together. Man, everyone hates Wurzzag. Okay, well, we need to take it for the boys. After a settlement belonging to the enemies of the Creeping Death. Is Creeping Death even very good? Savage Orc Prada. Yeah, 3 more turns for Iron Rock. We can quickly get back and reclaim it if someone moves to take it. So let's go ahead and attack Spite Backbiter here. Reclaim Brag to Wurzzag. Or at least just sack it and take down. If we kill Spite, I think we confederate. Auto resolve. Holy, took out half my army? Why? Alright, well next time we'll be a bit more careful. More leadership on our shaman there, and then we will have to loot and occupy because he's got half my army. At least it was the wall army. What he got, he gets himself a nice Skaven Plague, so we will be attritioning no matter what, 4 or 5 turns. That's fine. We've got the Warlord boys on in, and the Death Creepers, Rusty Errors, and the Swamp Things. All sorts of new ROR units that we will definitely be needing for our battles ahead. I'm saving them for now because we can't afford the upkeep on them, but as soon as we are able to, or as soon as we get into a fight and we really need them, just chuck them on in real quick, and we'll have a nice army to throw at the enemy there.
This is my land.
Alright, time to break Baragvar, and we need to turn around and get after Ekron quickly. With Wurzzag, preferably, since he will be able to shut off the magical defenses that Scorebrand will be fielding. He's got a innate magical resistance for Corn. And Wurzzag will be eliminating that. Alright, Fred. Income from sacking. Mob Boss gives us upkeep. We need the upkeep. So let's go for Ravager. He himself has fairly high melee attack. We would just really like the Choppas. Alright, onward to Baragvar. A decisive victory in our favorite man. They didn't even do any replenishing at all. I'm actually going to go ahead and fight this one just to make sure we don't lose too many. After that, the one with that bout with Wurzzag there, I don't trust it at all. Takes them 2 minutes to arrive, which is unfortunate. But I think we can swarm over the walls before our reinforcements are even needed. So let's charge on in there. Alright, so to bring down the Keeper of the Oaths, let's first see if they've repaired the walls. Figured they might not have, just because of the, over here will be the best one to attack from. Alright, well let's go ahead and set up 4 towers, though. There's only 2 towers in this position. But we can deploy the Forest Goblins right up on the walls. For what good that is. Forest Gobos and then the Wolf Raiders to charge right through, take down those towers, or take down the gates themselves. You can have the Snotlings taking the fire from the walls, while the boys charge on in behind them. Extra towers means more damage, but they may not even deploy all the Dawi up front here, just out of fear. Put the spears up front then, since they actually have some missile resist. Skulkers also ready to kind of tear down those gates. They are invisible, but it's not worth spreading the units out. All right, archers, the boys, the cavalry, Fred and Greg, buddy cops. Everyone else, go ahead and move forward. You guys just go ahead and scoot up here. We'll have the nasty skulkers move in. And actually get up on the walls. The Wolf Raiders can go start attacking. Intimidate at slight angles, they can poison everyone up and over. And then you guys move up just to start harassing different groups of the enemy miners there. We'll leave the Snotlings to get exploded, if anyone needs to. Perfect, we'll grab these guys, build them on up. Get up on top of those walls. Get the archers up a little bit more. And they used their ammunition, didn't look like they did much damage. Meanwhile, friggin' Greg attack those gates aggressively. Alright, the poison arrows are going up and over. Loading the miners in all sorts of goodness. Free of charge. Set the archers up. Towers are almost ours. Are they through the gates? They are indeed. Charge. Break them. We're not quite through on this end, so we're going to bring the boys over to help out. Fire upon those air, a great weapon miners there. Great weapon warriors. Oh, you stunties look the same to we orkies. Charge it over and break them. Ogre Bulls, I guess, didn't charge in just because we took down the gates already. Chopping those miners down. Reinforcements have arrived. So we're going to send the cavalry in to break down those gates. Oh, the gates are already open. Oh, we should have checked over here. I didn't realize the gates were already open. Alright, well, archers go set up. Orc boys just going to go playing the rest of their positions there. No problem. There's some dwarf warriors, not even slayers. We're not scared of the normal warriors. Overwhelming. These last two poor fools are on the walls. Oh, he tried for the attack. Denied. He's trying to stay away from the lords, which is very smart. Bring the skulkers on over to help out those savage orcs because they're taking a lot of damage. We'll just have everyone charge on in together. War boys are charging through the lines there. I guess they're trying to figure out which path to take. They're going down slowly, but they are going down. What's the plan, stunties? This guy here is poisoned, but the skulkers, I guess, are fleeing from him. Looks that way. Oh, no, they're not. Huh. Wonder what? Oh, because we gave them the all attack or forward order. Break those Dobby warriors there. They're gonna check a few explosives at us. We've got lots of physical resistance, and those kind of count as just physical attacks. So it's no problem. Threw that explosive right into his friend's back. Not shame your ancestors. Let's see about that one. Get our armor-piercing chariot smashing into the back of this group here. Sorry, Dawi. Oh, we went ahead and sped it up to maximum. Let's not do that. This is gonna get messy. Let's send these two boys around to bring down these miners. We'll have the chariots can help out. And then the two lords doing the same. Goblins are only really good at claiming points. We'll have them move in and do that. War boys smashed into them and did some awesome damage. Now you get about 15 seconds of damage. Go ahead and pull back. Oh, they're broken. And that's the victory. Bargvar falls. You thought we wouldn't show back up with a vengeance. Fools. Guthrie, my boy. Your oaths all unkept. We'll claim that victory. We lost almost none in the fighting, and we'll go ahead and just occupy. We've got 3 more turns of the Wasp, so we have to keep that in mind. If there are any armies nearby, we need to be very, very aggressive and break them before these last 3 turns wear out here. Alright though, take it for the boys. We get 500 treasury and more diplomatic relations with the Creeping Death. Wouldn't mind confederating them the old-fashioned way.
I have seen the future.
Seen the future. Go ahead and use it to get the Titanic beat here, so it drops the Wind of Magic cost for 9 for the Foot of Gork and 6 for Foot of Gork upgraded. Which is an incredible spell.
What should be ours?
Well, there's several units we need it to. For Kevin to Wizard. Let's go into Magic Reserves here, so he has more Winds of Magic power reserve capacity for him and Wurzzag both. Mostly for Wurzzag. And then Greg to Gut Puncher. We'll give you the points into precision here. Giving me a bit more weapon strength. They're already a pretty terrifying combo. Haven't quite increased our income above negative just yet. We're getting there. We will definitely want to upgrade the Bart Var to Wurzzag's camp, and I think the first thing we'll throw in there is going to be the walls. We're going to keep Fred nearby, kind of bouncing around. We can't really move out and about until we have both of these armies kind of more upgraded. And we're able to afford a third. And Wurzzag getting a plague is really unfortunate. Love to stick it and do some global recruiting, we just simply don't have the gold for it. Savage Orc Boar Boys, though, would be quite nice to grab. Take 2 turns. And we would be really out of luck if someone attacks the settlement. What we'll do is we'll grab these guys. We'll grab 2 of them. We can afford it. And if we can make it on back, if someone attacks Iron Rock, we'll just shift off from there. I think Durattis, and actually we can come on in and see about signing a peace treaty with Durattis. After claiming back our lost lands. Hey, Clan Verms. Peace treaty.
Council of 13 here.
Perfect.
Only me. What could you offer?
And actually, since I saw a video recently that they are weird about balancing the offer out, if I ask for gold, so ask for payments, demand, can I get above, like, way above 2,000? Let's see. No, 2,000 is as high as they're willing to go. What about 4,000? They can only go as high as 2,000, so we're actually gaining more than able to ask for, so we'll just go for that then. Unless I was offering payment to them. Perfect. Well, Clan Verms like us a bit more. Not that we really care, we're just here for the gold and keeping them off our back while we finish off that Wa. Back here with Brag to Wazbag, since Wurzzag is sitting here. We go for the idols, or just a pile of shiny stuff to gain a bit more gold. And then we can really even add 1 more Boar Boy into the group. Already got Trolls. I would really like to trade them out for the River Trolls as soon as we can. Or the Stone Trolls, even. Got some Bone Clubbers. Hill Goblins are not what we want in this army here. You grab another unit of archers. I just don't think we want them. You know what? We'll just grab some more cavalry in the meantime, since they're very cheap for what they are actually delivering for us with a 93 armor-piercing charge bonus. Hopefully we're able to actually recruit them and not have to retreat back to the Iron Rock. We shall soon see, though. Honestly, if we're able to, we can just go in the heap of shiny stuff here for 500 gold.
Now,
The more.
And the Disciples and I could be good buddies. Sprag and Wurzzag. Shamans in a part in crime. He's getting destroyed by Belligar pretty badly here. Ogres need some help. Alright then. Looking a little bit better. What's our cap for heroes? We could grab another big boss. I'm actually keen to. How much would he cost? 260 a turn. That's to go with all of our other income woes. Let's grab Skunk for now. He's a torturer. Man, Skunk, you are terrifying. When a war boss needs someone to talk, he calls on this boy with the extra pointy sticks. We'll bring Skunk on over to join up with Wurzzag. Perfect. Okay, well, Scarbrand approaching is way less than perfect. But we luckily have Wurzzag to deal. Oh man, he's still recruiting for a turn. Alright, Wurzzag, we really need to get you back to Ekron, because Scarbrand is here, and he can make it. Oh man, he was hiding just outside of the settlement. Ekron can't defend itself.
Now's the time.
Let's feel unfortunate. We're about to lose our capital. And there's absolutely nothing we can do about it.
What?
Don't think so.
Ooh.
The boys are playing.
Can we get back further with Fred? Head back towards the Stone Line Tower. We'll have Skunk come on down and see if he can't wound Bastion here. Nah, we just have to take our licks then. We should have been way more prepared for Scarbrand to turn and attack us. Had to spend the turn recruiting up with Wurzzag, though. Gotta get these cavalry. No, you know what? No. We need the gold in the back, and we need to get over there to help out. That's what we'll do with Fred after I've already sent him on down south. We'll turn him around, keep him defending. And Wurzzag will be the one that throws down against Scarbrand. We'll use the ROR units we need to instead of grabbing in the Savage Boys. And all these ROR units, even the swamp things, so we've got plenty of stuff to throw at Scarbrand. Won't be an easy fight by any means, but losing Ekron is gonna be real rough. Here's hoping he goes after Dragonhorn Mines first. Gernoth is going to attack Bragg to Wazbag. We could have easily defended if I hadn't reacted so hastily there. That's alright. We learn our lessons the hard way. Creeping Death we will absolutely grab a non-aggression pact with.
Good fun.
Nothing else. And hopefully we have at least placated some of our early enemies, or at least they're dealing with other things in the background there. Alright, Scarbrand, we leave it to you. Oh, when he goes after the Dragonhorn Mines, I know he's probably going to be able to hit both with his crazy amounts of movement. Not even worth. Scarbrand, oh, he claims it. Well, that makes things a bit easier for us, at least on the defending Ekron. We will still likely lose it. Okay, so the Dragonhorn Mines was raised and they immediately claimed it back. Confederation's over in Cathay. We are going to lose Ekron regardless, but we can at least defend our other settlements here, so we'll do a more normal stance to get up to Dark Raz. Bragg to Wazbag has the pile of shiny stuff on in. It pays for itself in 2 turns, so that's really the reason I did that one. Our Wa ending is going to be concerning. Good normal stance. That way we can at least recruit in 1 more unit. Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins would be fantastic. Just not going to be lucky enough for that one then. Let's grab 2 units of Boar Boys here. And then we'll grab the Swamp Things. Let's kick out the Giggly ones. They are fine in a melee, but they have 12 defense. So going up against Khorne, I think they would lose. We are going to go ahead and disband them. And then, instead of them, perhaps we go for some more Biggins. Yeah, let's grab some more Biggins. Lads with the bigger and arter. And then we'll try to give everyone we can the scrap to give them longer weapons. So these big boys here, instead of the liquor flasks to give them more leadership, we are going to go right away for the longer weapons on both, which will give them a further 10 weapon strength anti-large against Scarbrand. Gotta get to this fight soon, though, because that Skaven Plague is causing us some problems. Yeah, an additional, so they're at 18, which is not terrible, but it's not great either. We'll likely give the longer weapons to everyone we can. Try to... Can you wound Scarbrand? Wounding his Blood Reaper would likely not happen. We could try to take down Bastion here. Or not. You tried your best, buddy.
Invincibles.
Man. Enemies on all sides, and our Wa is about to end. Not that the Goblin Horde would really do that much good against Scarbrand, but they would have been chaff.
As mighty mystic powers.
He goes next after the Bitterstone Mine instead. Interesting decision. I'm gonna also give this one to the auto-resolve simply because I want to have Scarbrand go up against Wurzzag this episode here, so... hand that one on over. They take a fair few casualties. He raises it and probably turns around. Man, he is just here to destroy everything. Ekron last. Alright, Baragvar comes down to Brag to Wazbag. We can't defend against this many miners. We have just simply not enough troops. So we lose the battle. And they raise it as well. It's just the Disrespect City over here. Alright, we are definitely going to be a bottom feeder now, which is great for going up against Scarbrand. Let's see if we can raise this up out of bottom feeder by fighting with Fred. Although no, they raised that on purpose so we couldn't actually regain our fightiness.
Well done, my lord. You have successfully completed your Wa and claimed your...
Yeah, we did. We claimed a big Raddy's trophy. The Skaven may have emerged chittering from the earth, but the Wa pounded them right back into it. We don't gain that many good buffs from that, though, so an additional 2% armory replenishment and 10 growth for all provinces. Meanwhile, our opponents hide on the outskirts of our lands. Alright, well, let's jump over in... we're going to go into a ambush stance. Try to catch Bernoth, since the AI wants to kind of play a little bit sneakily. We'll have to do the same. Man, being a bottom feeder, going up against Scarbrand is going to be rough. Interesting. Going into raiding stance, we lose gold. When owned region. I don't think we own this region anymore. It's destroyed. Interesting. So we still take the income drop, even though it... oh, never mind. We just don't gain any money. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's jump over in the Underway. Up right next to the Bitterstone Mine. Or Scarbrand can go. The Demonic Portal is basically his full. He can move as far as he wants, then go into the stance, so he can move almost to the Bitterstone Mine. Let's go to just outside of his reach. I hope he resettles the Bitterstone Mine so we can attack it. Oh, man, things are getting... oh, he can't actually reach us. Start demolishing buildings in different places. We have a little bit of gold sitting around. We are about to lose Ekron, which is not great. Luckily, we have the Iron Rock, though. Praise be. Okay, we've got the Ely Mushrooms. How can we make our troops more dangerous? Likely the Boar Riding. Teeth, no complaining. No complaining for more controls. Probably not a bad call, especially with everything nonsensically we're dealing with at the moment. Sharper Stabbas. Yeah, I think we go for Boar Ridings. We're about to be in a fight. Gives our Orc Boar Riders and the Savage ones as well a bit more armor and charge bonus. We're just a turn here. And we'll also be able to throw in this scrap upgrades for them as well. The ones that make them a bit more dangerous. Scrap saddles and the reinforced weapons. I would think we're going to go for just the reinforced weapons for just maximizing that damage on the charge. But taking attrition every turn is not good, especially fighting against Scarbrand, who will be back up full. Alright, Skunk, let's go ahead and throw you into Wurzzag's army. Can't quite reach. Which is the way. Alright, Ekron has been besieged, and the purple stunties have disappeared. They be stinking, stupid, and flea-ridden, but them boys be pretty good in a fight.
Cook, send me to battle.
I can't believe our enemies are, they strike, they raise settlements that they want to claim, and then they turn around and hide in the hills. pretty interesting. Let's go on the other side of Ranka Hills here so we can attack it next turn. Garnoth is recruiting up more troops. I'm not scared of a bunch of miners.
Wurzzag, the great
Wurzzag, can you
green
hit
prophet.
Starbrand? The answer is no, and we can't even replenish,
I'll use me spells.
which is not great. Can't lie, this is really not great.
16.
Alright, Skunk, you go ahead and join in Wurzzag's group.
This is my land.
And we'll have you... I think we'll need to try an ambush stance. But we also need to be able to attack Skarbrand here next turn. Move to here.
On me way.
Half health going into this fight is really not great. Let's go for Bloody Blade, so he's got maximized damage. 41 leadership, too. He's going to charge in and turn around and run. Next, we should go for less beaten, more building. We're about to have to rebuild all of our settlements. Somehow the Orky Research Tree already knew what we were going to have to do. Let's go ahead and throw in the pile of shiny stuff at the Stone Mine Tower. If the trees come across the river again to take it down, so be it. We just have to try to balance out our income here. Big ol' oofs. We should be able to at least get some gold back next turn. Any through deals. Creeping Death we can go ahead and give the military access to for 100. It's a bit of gold.
Onward.
And Baragvar wants peace. Nay. Baragvar burned down our settlement. For no other reason than to keep us from becoming more than a bottom feeder. Skarbrand moves on Ekrund. Here's what we'll do. We will fight this one. We'll defend it proper. We will likely lose the settlement. But if I can focus the trolls down to bring down these chariots of corn... I'm not thinking we're actually going to be able to defend this one even if I wanted to. We'll just go ahead and give it to him. He raises it and then he turns around to attack Wurzzag. Man, Skarbrand, you were aggressive. Slaughter and carnage come for thee. Alright then. Luckily, Wurzzag does drop their magical resistance completely to 0. So we completely should bypass their physical resistance with all of our magical attacks here. We'll see how this goes. This should be a fight of the Berserker Blenders. Keep Skarbrand well away from Wurzzag. He's got 80 speed. He is so fast. 88 on Wurzzag, so we should be able to stay away as long as we don't get... rampaged. Alright then, Wurzzag. Your battle with Skarbrand commences. Alright, this is going to definitely be a very, very bloody battle. Blood God shall be pleased. Let's start deployment. We'll get set up with the Savage Orcs that have the missile resist up front. I don't care so much about these guys fighting against Skarbrand. They go down first, so be it. We'll have Fred's cousin Skunk here hiding out behind. Night Goblin up on the hill. And Wurzzag up the hill as well, just gotta start things up. Gotta make sure we're using our armor-piercing guys against those Forsaken. So else we got these Savage Orcs here. We definitely should have given more longer weapons out before the battle was commenced. That'll be alright. How much leadership do our trolls have? 24. Well, no one's gonna accuse them of fighting for very long. These are the biggins that we would really like to be fighting with Skarbrand directly, but likely we won't get that lucky. He's mean. Savage Orc Boar Boys in the back here. We'll probably have them working in concert with the trolls. This is going to be Operation Bring Down Skarbrand's army more than Skarbrand himself. Let's grab the Bone Clubbers on this side. Fury's even going to be a bit of a problem here. they have magical attacks too, and I think most of their units here, so all of the Bloodletters have magical attacks. And the Coordinate Warriors don't, so yeah, no, all of the Bloodletters are going to be fighting just as deadly against our own here, because we have no magical resistance. One with one. Get the big ones on their own, so I know where they're at. I want all of the heavy armor bone clubbers on this side for sure. And yeah, no, let's get this thing started. That'll begin. Alright, Wurzzag will start off by throwing a Vindictive Glare at Skarbrand. He's a large target. We're just going to chuck everything we can at him. Oh, this is moderate. Magical damage. Yoink. That's not bad at all. Go ahead and blast an Overcast Gaze of Mork at him as well. Yoink. That one didn't hurt as much as the Vindictive Glare. I'm going to save the Effigy to GITZ so we can stop Skarbrand from moving. But we'll... How much armor do these Bloodletters have? 35. I'm curious as to what a un-overcast Brain Burst will do to them. You can hit both of these groups here. Yeah, it's not great, but it's not bad. It's some damage. We'll quit wasting spells now, as they summon a unit in behind us. Oh, that's amazing damage on those trolls. Okay. Completely ran my trolls over. Well done. I think he has one more of those. Alright, you want to be cheeky? I can too. Enjoy. Except for his was a little bit more useful there. We got an entire unit. The trolls will come back and they will replenish as long as none of the models were taken out, but man, they can only retreat so many times. Alright, here come the Furies. Let's go ahead and pull Wurzzag back. Red, just kind of lurk nearby. We'll have you take down the Blood Reaper. Looks like a lot of the Furies are going to go around. Interesting strategy. Bird and launch. Some big wad gaze and Mork at him. Surround to destroy. Wurzzag, you get in there and help out. We can take him down quickly, that'll be great. More of our units are being spotted. Use the Itchy Nuisance to slow Skarbrand down. Wurzzag, where are you at, bud? Gotta stop him. Alright, orcs, get in there. Orcs. Break those chariots. Itchy Nuisance on everyone coming on here with Skarbrand. You want out of that fight. Charge the Bone Club is in. Break them. Wurzzag. No, he's rampaged. Hopefully we can get him back soon, otherwise he's going to get karate chopped out of existence by Skarbrand. Kept him a little bit too close to the nonsense that Skarbrand's able to do. Summon in some more units. Let's go ahead and pull the boyz back. Charge it in there, break them. Oh, Wurzzag is getting destroyed. Luckily, with him fleeing, Skarbrand shouldn't keep chasing. Now he's gonna go take down Fred. The Waz here. Itchy Nuisance on all these poor guys, or all the guys surrounding Skarbrand there. I think this is one we probably should have given it to the auto-resolve. Charge back in, let's crush the Marauders of Corn in the back line there. That's several units all working together, so let's actually go ahead and pull back. Wurzzag. They're far enough away from Skarbrand we can't get taken down by his nonsense. Keep those vindictive glares heading after Scarbrand. Pull the boys back. Wurzzag stay well away from Scarbrand. Go for an overcast foot of Gork. Try to explode as many of these guys as we can.
We're the green tide! We're the green tide!
I did alright.
Here we go!
Fred's fleeing though.
Wurzzag!
Gaze of Mork was not nearly as potent against Scarbrand. Let's go ahead and pull Wurzzag around. We need to kind of keep him nearby so the orcs can actually come back and keep fighting. We are starting to lose everyone here.
Get him!
Charge back in and break those chariots. You guys move in together. Now that the route is going to go across. Slow Scarbrand down, stop him from moving actually. When launch Vindictive Glare at him as well. Pretty good damage.
Oh, is invincible!
The last Vindictive Glare at Scarbrand as well. Keep crunching him.
Here to fight! Ready!
All the biggins come on back in. Looks like he's going to go after Wurzzag. Let's go ahead and just flee.
Austin!
No thanks.
Time for a scrap!
Red's almost full health. With the fall of Scarbrand, we have them. They break. No easy fight, though. We took some casualties. Down to almost a third of our army left. I'm going to run down the remainders of Horn's forces, and I'll catch you all in a moment. Alright. Well, Scarbrand repelled. I mean, we still lost Ekrin, burned to the ground, but not too bad at all. We can easily replenish from this, and hopefully we can rebuild quickly enough that, I mean, we've got a lot of gold. Hopefully we can rebuild quickly enough that it doesn't take too big of a toll on our campaign here. We will go ahead and ransom those captives for even more gold. Alright, Gork and Mork, the lads were wondering which of the gods to shout first in the war cry. Some of the boys want to shout Gork because he's brutally cunning, while others want to start with Gork because he's cuttingly brutal. That's a tough call. More weapon strength or more missile strength? Gork it is. Oh, and a new quest. Lovely. The crooked moon has appeared in the sky for many nights, its baleful green seen clearly by the tribe. Is it Gork or Mork's face in the green moon? Depends which tribe you ask. Some boys want to query Wurzzag about it, but none dare enter his hovel. The prophet finally emerges from his ramshackle hut, revealing they must go to Blackfire Pass, where a defensive force of the Empire intends to trap them. Wurzzag is unperturbed, even when his spies inform that a vanguard of the Empire's heroes have been sworn to bring the Savage Orc Shaman's head directly to Karl Franz. Wurzzag smiles his most crooked grin. Once they are dead, his staff of bone will be imbued with Mork's breath. He knows this, he has already seen it. Give us the Bonewood Staff, which gives us all sorts of knife busts, as well as more replenishment and some treasury. Oh yeah, a retinue of heroes indeed. 2 witch hunters. They're both named Kurt. Rupert. We've got ourselves a Mage of Heavens, I believe this is, and then 1 of Fire. Alright, I mean, the armies, or the units themselves are not that tough, but they've obviously got reinforcements coming on in. And mages are going to be a problem against Wurzzag's boys. Well, we accept. We'll have to teleport on over there in due time to deal with it. The permanent return of the Exiled One has been, if not prevented, then seriously hampered in its progress by a detailed defeat in battle. Beating Scarbrand gives us more charge bonus and weapon strength for the whole army, though, which we are going to want to pass out to as many of the orcs as we can. Oh, you get to survive? I guess because we did decide to ransom them. Alright, well, let's go ahead and then we gain a War Boar on Face Puncha. I actually think we want to go after... Nah, we'll hit Egrin first and we'll turn back around. Rhaegar here will likely retreat into the Dragonhorn Mines, which will allow us to hunt them down afterwards. Egrin back under our control, which is so unfortunate. We'll fix up the heap of shiny stuff, and I think we'll take this one up to tier 3. No, bad. Sprag is sitting right outside of Barakvar. Sprag, we're buddies. I don't trust you one bit, but we're buddies. Come on through and bring this guy down. Bernoth, let's make sure he's not feeling anything too good. We'll take them down with an auto resolve. Sorry, buddy. I see. It'll be like that, is it? Alright, well, we'll take him down in the next episode. For now, I'm out of time for today. I have been at Space Wizard.org. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the sub phone. I'll see you on the next one.